What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a warm Labor Day weekend. I'm hanging out in the shed, getting ready to try a new beer. Yesterday, I went on a little bit of a mission, some brewery hopping. I started up in Waterville, Ohio, at a relatively new brewery called Buffalo Rock. Was really good, had a lot of beers I liked. Also hit Neon Groundhog, and then on the way back down, stopped in at Aistear in Bowling Green, and then ended the night at Modcraft in Findlay. So while I was at Aistear, which is probably one of my favorite breweries out there, these guys are really creative, do really wild stuff, I picked up a couple beers to bring home. And one of them was this one here called Aegis Wheat, Aegis, also known as AKA the Big Minty Boi. When I saw that description, I thought I got to give this one a shot, right? A wheat Minty Boi. Let's see what that's like. Anyway, like I said, Aistear is in Bowling Green, Ohio. The description of this beer on the board said, "Ready to take a trip down another path with us again? This raspberry mint wheat ale was brewed with our dear friends from Another Path podcast and is a great summer brew." So, like I said before, this brewery is kind of fantasy inspired. A lot of Dungeons and Dragons, Game of Thrones, that kind of stuff. They're having their Aistear Con coming up shortly to celebrate their second anniversary. I plan to go up and check that out. And I think they said they had 8 new beers that they're going to break out for that event. A lot of them were like Dragon inspired. So there's kind of some neat stuff. So I'm kind of interested to see what they have. Anyway, this one comes in at 5.5% ABV, 16 IBUs. Couldn't find a lot on ratings. Untapped it at a 3.88, although there were only 24 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, nothing. So, first off, kind of see the color on this is a bit unique. If I'm using my chart, I honestly don't even know that this matches up. I think for the camera, it just kind of looks like a bit of an amber color. But if you look at it in the light like I am, it has a little bit of like a purplish or reddish hue, which I'm guessing is, whatever the raspberry was. But it's an interesting beer. If I had to pick a color here from the Brew HQ chart, I'd probably say maybe 8 or 9, like a pale amber, but with a slight hue to it. The head dissipated rather quickly. It's just kind of white, and I'd imagine a lot of that is because it's basically a crowler can. I don't know. Whenever I get those, I think the head doesn't seem to last as well. But it looks like a decent beer. Carbonation's kind of moderate, not a ton going on. Now, it is a little bit hazy. You can't really see through it too great, but do see a bit of carbonation. Let's give it a sniff. The smell is actually a bit restrained, because when you hear mint, raspberry, and the wheat ale, you I don't know, I guess to me I'd expect dominant raspberry or mint or something, but it's really not like an overpowering smell, which is good. What's it smell? I think you get a light kind of malt thing from the wheat, obviously. You get a little bit of raspberry. You get a little bit of like the raspberry, I guess, I don't know what you call it, sweetness or tartness. We get a little bit of a raspberry smell, but that's probably about it. The smell's not real strong. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. It's a different one. That's medium bodied, has nice texture to it, nice and kind of slick and smooth. You do pick up a little bit of raspberry. You pick up hints of mint. It's not overpowering. Mint is something that I really like paired with any kind of darker beer. So if you have kind of milk stouts or porters or things that are darker with the mint and the chocolate and the mint kind of thing work together. Now this is a little different in that you have like kind of some malt, you have a little bit of the raspberry, you have a little bit of mint, but none of them are really overpowering, so they blend nicely together. You kind of pick up the mint like in your mouth. It's not in the mouthfeel as much, but you can kind of like feel the mint lingering a bit, but it tastes pretty good. Yeah, that's a nice one. Like I said, one of the things I really enjoy about this brewery is they do some wild stuff. They really take chances. They're really creative. They're not just doing 50, IPAs, double IPA, triple IPA, how original, right? Or the hazy IPA, we'll switch it up. They do all kinds of wild stuff, and this is just another example. Raspberry mint wheat. Can't say that I've had another one of those before. But this one here, Aegis Wheat, a.k.a. the Big Minty Boi, you will get a big thumbs up. I would definitely drink another one of these. I wish I picked up a few more when I was up there, but I just wanted to grab a couple from different places and, don't want to get too many from one spot. I might not drink them quick enough. So, like I said, Aegis Wheat, big thumbs up. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had any of Aistear's beers? If you're in Northwest Ohio, I would say go over there and check them out. It's a small place, really friendly staff, really creative beers. So I always enjoy going up there. Hey, till next time. Cheers.